Morning! Well, good morning again. Today is September 18th. It's a Monday morning, and Susan and I are here at Jacobstown Beach in Guilford, Connecticut. As you can see, it's not really a beach day, but this is one of our stops that we generally make on our ride. I thought I would just kind of show you guys around a little bit. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about wet and dry lube for your chain. Something I recently discovered when I cleaned Susan's chain on her bike and used my wet lube that I generally use on my bike. Something came up and it made me think twice about using wet lube. Anyway, hope you stay tuned for this video and hear what I have to say. Thanks for watching. So the other day I decided it was time to clean and lube Susan's bike chain. She has a brand new Specialized Dolce, and she's been riding it now for just around 1,000 miles. And I decided, okay, I cleaned and lubed my bike chain, time to do hers as well. So I went through the exact same method I use for cleaning my chain. I have a chain cleaner. It's a little plastic device that you clip over your chain and turn your cranks, and the chain runs through the bike cleaning mechanism and does a great job of scrubbing the chain clean. So after I cleaned Susan's chain, I applied a wet lube that I generally have always used on my bike chain. And I figured, okay, terrific, she should be good for a couple hundred more miles like I am, and off we went. So if you watched any of my other videos, you know Susan is new to road biking, so there are times where when Susan gets off the bike or stops, she sometimes bumps her calf with her chain ring. I mean, we all do it occasionally, right? But what I had noticed since I had cleaned her bike chain is that she was really getting marked up from the chain. There was a real nasty grease marks across the back of her thigh. And the first thing that occurred to me is, well, geez, what is she doing now that she was doing differently, and why is she getting these marks on her legs? Is she doing something with the way that she stops her bike, that she almost always bumps into her chain ring? And then it finally occurred to me, no, it wasn't what she was doing different. It was the fact that the chain was becoming so damn greasy and dirty from our normal riding. So I started looking into wet lubes and dry lubes and the different characteristics of both, and discovered that the wet lube was probably the culprit. It was attracting dirt and grime, sticking to the chain and turning into kind of a greasy kind of substance, with the dirt mixing in with the wet-based chain lube. Well, as it turns out, I was very near to having to buy more chain lube anyway, and decided to switch to dry chain lube. And I can see the difference already. We've been riding for 3 or 4 days. The chains are just as clean as they were before. I actually took a paper towel after our last ride and just wiped the chain to see what sort of material came off of it, and it was fairly clean. Yeah, so as I examined what condition her chain was in after riding almost 100 miles, I guess, it looked like it's in really good shape. Same thing is true with my chain. So if you guys are interested in what the difference of using a wet and a dry chain lube might be, well, there's one definite distinction between the two. Use a wet chain lube and your chain is going to pick up dirt and get greasy in no time. The dry lube Helps keep it dust, dirt, and grease free. So thanks for tuning into this video this morning about chain lubes. Hope you like and subscribe, and look for new videos coming out shortly. Thanks again for watching.